Now, a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. How well would you take care of your car if you had to keep the same one for your entire life? Well, that's how your brain works. So, why don't you treat that the same way? How we care for our minds affects how we experience life. So, it's important to invest time and care into keeping them healthy. There are plenty of ways to support healthy brain, like learning a new language or taking power naps. There's also BetterHelp, online therapy. So BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Okay? So please, our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/dude. That's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/dude. Yeah, baby, we're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome everybody to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast.
YKWD's back again.
Old school, back in the day, where it all started. Before them all.
YKWD.
This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules.
Shut up! You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
I'm sorry. It's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. Thank you so much for coming out, all seven of you. 8, 9. We have 8, 9 people. I appreciate it. This is You Know What, Dude, a podcast that I do every time I'm at Just for Laughs. Just so happens this year they scheduled it during Andy Kindler's State of the Union, which is the most popular thing at the festival. So thanks, Just for Laughs. Much good scheduling, as you say, scheduling. So let's just get into it. I got my guests here, 3 of my favorite people in the world. 2 of them I like better than the other one, but they don't know who that is. Maybe you can figure it out by the end of the show. I'm kidding. Give it up for Rosebud Baker, Yannis Pappas, and Big Jay Oakerson. Old school, back in the day, where it all started. Before them all.
YKWD.
This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules.
Shut up! You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
I'm sorry. It's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
Like we weren't just all
I guess
hanging
you
out.
can tell who I like the most.
Yeah.
by the lip kiss. Guys, I apologize. Usually when we do this, it's like 4 more people.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're almost as many people in the crowd. We could play a game of basketball versus you guys.
Good.
Yeah, I'm shirts. We're shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't know. The scheduling is garbage.
Yeah.
But whatever. We're going to have a good
We're
time.
going against a hologram.
I know, dude. I'm so sad that I'm going to miss the hologram. You know me with tech.
What
the
hologram?
technology's been used.
What
Andy
hologram?
Kindler's not here.
They're
It's
doing
a
a hologram?
Andy Kindler. It's Tupac and Andy Kindler.
You're fucking with me.
Yeah.
I'm
From
telling
what
you.
you know what? I'm not fucking with you, but I was led to believe that's what is happening for sure.
Howie
So if I'm lying to you,
Mandel.
that was lied to.
Howie Mandel has so much money
Yeah.
that he invested into a hologram company. And they, since Andy can't come, they did a hologram. So you're going to go in the other room, and there'll be a hologram. And I don't know why I'm saying it that way, hologram, of Andy Kindler. And in here,
I still can't tell if this is a bit. I really can't.
It's not a bit, but I will tell you, it would make sense if everybody in here got up and left now when they heard that. It goes, wait, it's a hologram? I got to go see.
I was about to say,
Because none
Bobby,
of us have any ideas. It's standing
We're
up.
just selling the other.
I'm doing 10 minutes of this and then I'm out of here.
dude, I would like to leave. Can you be me for the show?
Can you go? Can one of you go stream it and we can watch it while we do the
Yeah.
podcast?
Oh, we got 2 more suckers
We got
that just
people
came
coming
in.
Yeah.
in here.
You know, there's
Actually-
a hologram in the other room, right?
Can we send a scout to come back and be like,
Yeah.
it's a fucking hologram? Maybe it's not. If it's on a screen, we'll feel better. Oh, I bet, Katie, you would be willing to go.
Hey, can you go? But you have to come back. Don't get sucked into the hologram. No, don't
Yeah.
go now because
No.
it's not starting now.
Well, I
Yeah.
know Katie. If she
You
doesn't come
gotta
back,
go
I'll
in.
find her ass.
Show what her ass?
I know her. I'll find her. if
Oh,
she
you'll
doesn't
find
show
her
up.
ass.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell are you doing to
Yeah.
Katie's
If
ass?
she doesn't tell me about this hologram, I'll pound her ass.
Yeah, apparently you didn't read The Rider this year. It's not the same JFL, brother. Yeah, remember Howie Mandel got the other guys? Okay, good. Listen, yeah, will you go in and take pictures too? Can you take a picture and bring it back? You take video. Ooh. And then come back.
And
That'll be good.
try to convince a few people to come on back with you when you're there.
Yeah.
Try to bark them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell them we're a hologram.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because there's 4 holograms
Yeah.
in the other room.
Dude, I wish I could do this festival as a hologram.
Yeah.
Hey, tell them we're doing a seance in here and it's working.
Yeah, just do my nasty show set and just stick it on the stage. I'll wipe my ass a couple times, grab my dick, say pussy, pussy, pussy.
Just
and
send a
call it.
hologram every
That's
year.
the whole set.
Yeah, pussy, pussy, pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently this year, this is fucking wild. This is wild. We got a review. I didn't read the review because I don't like reading them, but everybody else on the Nasty Show read it, so I've piecemealed it against my will. But apparently, the Nasty Show wasn't nasty enough this year for one of the reviewers. We're not dirty enough. We're apparently woke. Or we're going by new rules or some shit, or we're afraid to pull the trigger. What was it, Jay?
I called trans people freaky weirdos. They said, I guess he's holding back this year.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do.
fuck?
Do I have to kill a minority
They
on
want
that
you to.
stage?
They want you to spew hate speech with your asshole out.
Yeah. Not one person hailed Hitler on that stage. What am I paying premium ticket prices for?
I said I put a piece of plastic over a girl's pussy, and it looked like a fucking window in Jacques Cousteau's submarine.
Let me
with a
ask you a
creature
que-
from the Mariana Trench on it.
Were
That's
people
not dirty
were
enough?
people
Nasty.
were people laughing at the show? Was
Yeah.
it like
Yes!
so? Yeah, I'm tired of reviewers. Like we don't need them. The
It's a
audience,
guy.
the
It's a
audience,
guy.
yeah, the audience is doing that. We don't need you to go what your opinion is. We heard what.
Yeah, but who's reviewing it? Was it Luis Gomez? It wasn't nasty enough this year.
Yeah, no, I don't know what this guy's breaking point is.
I know.
He's like, boring. Yeah. Raped by an uncle? Heard it.
Done before. He's got a point.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. And then when you go too far, you get fucking kicked off the festival.
Yeah.
There's like this tightrope they want us to walk.
Well, I'm on the diversity show, and there was a complaint.
Boring.
And I think there was a complaint it wasn't diverse enough because I was on there.
No
so,
shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm joking, but because I'm the white guy on there. I'm the token white.
You're far from white. Your eyebrow hair and your pubic hair connect.
Yeah.
You're as Greek as they come.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you guys don't get applause over there. You get snores.
Yeah, that we get some snores and we get some claps and some shouts. Yeah, and some
Shouts.
Yeah, we got some yasses. We definitely have some yasses.
What's a yasa?
Just yas, 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 yas.
Germans and gays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yas, yas. Similar accents. Are you gay or from Berlin?
I'm from San Diego.
You know what's funny is they put us in the big room you guys are in,
Yeah.
and it's a quarter full. Our shows.
I heard the
So-
crowds, though, are fucking phenomenal, though.
The crowds have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been good, but they've been smaller. They get smaller and smaller as
Do
time
you think
goes
that's
on.
because it was off for 2 years and people got to get back into it? It's going to take time? Or
I think
is-
there's just too many of them. I've been here for 14 months, dude.
Yeah, you're on your, like, 23rd show tonight.
This is the 17th day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Is
starting
it honestly how long has it have you
It's been. This is 17 days. Yeah, I'm good. I'm on like the
Jesus.
city council now of
What the
Quebec.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got voting rights.
Yeah, I'm like a
John
almost a
Yannis
city-
Pappas.
Yeah, it's too much. I miss
You have a
America.
street named after you?
Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah,
Rue Pappas.
yeah. I'm like, my wife called me before. I was like, bonjour, hi.
Hey, Jean Paul Pepe. She goes, honey, I don't speak French. She goes, sorry, what do you need? That was a fantastic throw. Man, the pressure's on to get this back to you.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Okay, all right.
My God, that was funny. Jay kept cracking. Jay kept cracking me up, and it got very addicted to me because him and Soda came up with a thing about French comedians. How they, I do that. Just explain it. Just
Yeah,
explain
French comedy, I don't need the translation to know it definitely sucks in English. It's always got a whimsical, dumb noise in the middle of it. They're like, oh, batuti, abatuti, abatuti. And then somewhere later in the set, and they go, j'entends péter comment ça peut? Jabatuti.
It sounds like you're reading a children's book.
Oh, it's the verbal equivalent of juggling. Sucks.
I was in my bed late at night. I was going, abatuti.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Abatuti.
Je te bats que bien. Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Abatuti.
Jabatuti.
Dude, I want a shirt that says abatuti. It's so funny, man.
When you see the translation, always better. It goes, I am big, strong man, pretend to be. It's like always just written wrong.
I've been up here since Wednesday. You came up Wednesday. They were up here before us, but still, dude, it's a long. It gets.
long.
There's two different festivals. There's the week we're up there, and then when everybody else comes up, the industry comes up, and it definitely there's a fucking switch. And to me, it's my goal is to stay the same. Right? Yeah. My psychological thing, just go do my shit, do what I'm doing, hang with the people I'm hanging with, and just kind of skim through that fucking
You
lobby.
catch a routine.
Yeah, but what happens
And then
with
it
that?
changes on
like
you.
all of a sudden hey, what's up? Whoa, bleh. And then it's like 5 a.m. before you get back to your room and.
Well, they have the classic unnecessary 2-elevator system to get to anywhere you
Yeah.
need to be.
I found
Right.
I found a secret elevator.
Yeah, you go to the other ones.
No, I found an elevator that goes from
Don't tell people about it.
Yeah.
It was fucking 2 people.
No, just
here.
tell. Don't tell anybody.
P1?
They don't even go
What
to
do
this
you go-
It
hotel.
doesn't matter. The more
You
you
get on the
add,
P?
it's like you can't tell people about
Whatever
the other
secret
elevator.
is safe in this room.
I found
Yeah.
an express elevator. Abatuti. Throw the hat back. Throw the hat back.
I think I know
I
where
found
it's
an
at.
elevator, dude, that goes from the valet to the 13th floor. No lobby, no bullshit.
It's a service elevator you found.
Yeah.
So
They
you've just
make
been,
him
you've
take
just been
it.
pretending to work at the hotel.
Pretending.
Bobby killed a
I
maid.
work here. I got a job.
Bobby
I do
killed a maid and
catering.
took her dress.
You just walk in and hold the croissant. I'm just from here.
No, I just take people's bags and
Yeah.
I leave them in the elevator. What room? Yeah.
I
No, the
know where
valet
it's at.
guy, he fucking takes me right up.
Nice.
He
Yeah.
takes you up?
Yeah.
You haven't walked, really? Like an old elevator guy?
No, the valet guy
Uh-huh.
will take me right up. I dropped him a double berry, and he takes me
What's a
up.
double
Yeah,
berry?
what
I'm
is
guessing
that?
$20, but it was an
Yeah.
insane thing to say.
A double berry.
Is this some old Quincy, Massachusetts slang?
Right.
It's a fucking double berry,
Doubleberry.
kid. You know, a
What
fucking
is that?
toaster.
You
It's a
always go right-
fucking toaster, dude.
Sometimes he grabbed both his balls.
That would be, yank on 2
Here, a
balls.
little double berry for you. Thanks for the lift.
I think you're nasty enough for this podcast. I love it.
Yeah.
Bring some of that to the show tonight.
Well, I should.
A double berry, like on slot machines. A double berry's a 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't play slots. I'm not a degenerate. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not that.
I'm not
or
a
Chinese.
degenerate. I'm just saying. I gave him
Thanks for
20
getting that.
bucks. I gave him yeah.
You gave him
He's
20 bucks
Mensa.
and you said, find me a private elevator.
No,
And he was like,
that's
this
not the
guy's
way-
going to blow me. For sure.
No, he would blow me for 20. No, I just gave him the money because I like to tip.
Okay, that's nice of you.
Colin Quinn always taught me to tip when I was a young comedian. You always leave 20 bucks in the room. You tip the guy at the front 20. You tip all these people like 20 bucks, and they take care of the fuck out of you for the rest of the time you're here
Yeah.
because nobody gives them shit.
Yeah.
So I gave him 20 bucks, and he was like, boom. My wife came, Max came. He shot us right. He goes, you come with me. Don't go through the lobby. And we went right over to the thing.
Yeah.
right
I
to
gave
the thing.
housekeeping $10 yesterday before she left. She hasn't come back.
She wasn't housekeeping.
She started a new.
That was a
life.
new faces.
Fuck. Damn.
I think they've just been stealing my Klonopins because I haven't taken any, and I'm missing like 10. So
You take Klonopin?
I don't take them. I have a bottle of them that I stare at, and it helps me sleep just knowing that they're there. That's a true story.
What is Klonopin?
Klonopin is like
An
anti-anxiety, yeah.
drug, yeah.
And it's funny because I never take them, but when I get into a panic, it's like a teddy bear. I just look at it and I go, if I need to, I can take it.
That
And
makes sense because
calms
I
me
took
down.
that one
Yeah.
time. I took it one time on my honeymoon when I had a panic attack. And
When you saw Andy walking
You were like,
down the
what
aisle.
up?
yeah, I looked at the
That's not a
choice
good
I had
sign.
made, and I was like, "Fuck."
Oh my
And-
You were
God.
sitting there going, what am I doing? I made a mistake. And they're like, no, it's okay.
He,
okay.
It's all
he
fine.
gave me one of those.
He walked
He
up,
said,
"Hi,
"Babe,
honey."
don't worry about it. We can get a divorce." And then he handed me a Klonopin, and I was like, "This is actually the greatest I've ever felt in my life."
They're too good. The problem is they're too good.
They are.
What
That's
are
why.
they? I'm a
No, you got one on you? Let me
recovering
see.
Yeah, I got
No,
some.
I was like, I said while I was on it, I was like, "Don't give me this ever again. I can't. This is the best I've ever felt."
What does it make? You know, because I've been
Xanax?
It's like a Xanax.
I've been taking. I took something once, and I was like, I can't take this shit.
Yeah.
I can't take it. But what does a Klonopin do?
It's akin to Xanax. It's an SSRI or something, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And what does it make you feel?
It makes you feel calm. It chemically kind of hacks your system and kind of throws
Yeah.
the chemicals in you that make you feel like you're happy.
Wow.
When you're not.
when you're not happy.
Yeah.
So it's just a fake thing. So when you come off it in the middle of the night, you're fucking freaking out.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That
Yeah.
sounds fun.
I was freaking out at the beginning of quarantine a lot, and then I Xanaxed right through 15 seasons of Supernatural.
It must be so nice for you, Jay, because you use drugs a lot.
Well, weed, yeah. Is
Yeah,
that
well,
drugs?
weed. You get to use weed. You can drink, but you're not an asshole. You don't have a problem with it. You get to just fucking
Enjoy
I mean,
it.
just smoke and drink and party all night long.
I know I have a hard. Well, honestly, I've never done coke or anything like that at all. But like weed, and I'll have some drinks. But yeah, I don't like alcohol at all. So like, I always drink enough to get right there, and then I feel it, and I go, okay. It's like I have to drink enough to feel like that. I don't have to stop drinking at some point. I'm like, do I feel like I'm having fun yet? I could probably do one more. God damn it! And I gotta like choke it down with a Diet Pepsi.
Oh, you hate alcohol, the taste?
Yeah.
I fucking hate it too. When I was drinking when I was fucking 15, I probably shouldn't have liked it. But I never drank like on the rocks. Like I never went to a bar and ordered on the rocks whiskey. I never got to drink like that guy shit. I never got to do that.
Did you ever see a girl pound whiskey? That's how I know my dad didn't molest me. I can't do it.
What?
I think if a girl pounds whiskey, someone got her.
I feel like if it's gin and tonic, they got her.
yeah. It's got to be an older drink. Yeah.
I'm like, whiskey, she knows how to have fun. She's probably been touched at a festival or two.
Yeah. If you're a 15-year-old girl drinking Manhattans, you were
Yeah.
probably molested.
Yeah,
Why? Because that's the drink he made her drink.
Yeah.
yeah.
Have some of this.
what
She's
she
like,
sm-
I'm 6. It's like, trust me, you'll be fine.
That's what she smelled on his breath in her underwear the next day.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
too
if
far?
the
Oh, too
nasty
far?
show reviewer
Oh, I'm
is here,
sorry.
is this good?
Is this enough for you, reviewer?
Is this
Have we done
enough
enough?
for you?
Like, where is the nasty show guy now?
I mean, what the fuck? I apologize. That's the problem. You laughed at Big J shit. I say something fucked up. It's who you are. It's not what you say. It's how adorable. He has long eyelashes. Look at those eyes. Shabba-doo-dee.
Shabatuti. Shabatuti.
Shabba-doo-dee.
Shabatuti.
So addictive.
I want you to do it all day long. I almost woke you up this morning just to get Shabba-doo-dee.
I would pay to watch you do a set in fake French. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Instead of the nasty show, do a fake French show.
Yeah.
Why are French people such fucking twatty people? Like,
They're so insecure about maintaining their culture. It's unbelievable. They
wow, that's a fucking sentence.
They're just insecure about it. Goes back.
Hang on one
to
second.
the
Please
battle-
don't shut the mics off. You guys are good, okay? We go now.
It goes back. Them and the English have this thing since the Battle of Hastings, you know?
I hate you. I hate that you know that. You should not know anything.
Yeah.
You should know what salad dressing to get. You fucking stink.
I should
The
just be
battle-
walking over with a vest going, you want coffee or juice? How much hamburger?
Marry my daughter.
I spent all this shit through the restaurant. We have this and we do this. And it's always the Jews.
Shabba-doo-dee.
Shabatuti. Damn, French
What is
comedy blows. It's so bad.
I think that they're doing something in Montreal, right? Where like if somebody moves here and they don't learn French within 3 months,
Yeah.
can't they get kicked out or something?
Yeah, Bill 96. Yeah. You
Yeah.
get a couple
How the
months.
fuck do you know that?
Because she's talked to me. That's how she knows that.
No, I
No,
talked
how
to
do
Andy.
you know what Bill 96 is? Fuck you, Yannis.
Because
Because he voted yay on it.
I voted yay. I voted we on it.
You've been here for a
Vote
long
we
time.
on Peter Stamets.
we. Coming to the stage, El Mundo Jay Oakerson. El Lorzo. How do you say big in
Whoa,
French?
whoa, whoa. Are you going to infiltrate?
Yes.
Yeah.
We want video.
Film the whole thing though. You
Yeah.
Marine
Hurry it up.
crawling in.
And then boo when you're leaving. Go
Yeah.
boo.
oh yeah, no, yeah. Scream like you know what, dude? Fucking rules.
Yeah.
Hologram Kindler drools.
Yeah.
And then flash a tit and run back here.
Yeah.
Someone will come.
But before you leave, go, oh, yabba doo
Yeah.
So,
Well, Kurt Metzger walked by when he came to the festival one year. He came in my room frustrated. He goes, "I'm so sick of walking around outside listening to that whimsical French bullshit comedy. It's just on the street happening."
yeah, they do. They play it all night, and it just sits in the back of your head. You don't even know it's there until you realize, and then you're fucked because you can't undo it.
The fucking French unironically loved Jerry Lewis until the very end.
Yeah.
So
they
I
did.
judge them.
It's a weird thing. They really fell in love with him. Yeah.
They love
Why?
Nobody knows.
Because he's a clown.
Yeah, they like physical comedy. They like kind of like, you notice the puppets always dancing around and shit like that. They like that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see how much paper mache work is unnecessarily outside? Giant heads of people I don't know who they are.
It's Ryan Hamilton.
Yeah, fair
They're all
enough.
Ryan Hamilton.
They're all Ryan Hamilton.
They are terrifying to look at. And,
Yeah.
and you walk around and then they put big like plastic bags over their heads so they don't get damaged by the rain. And
Yeah,
it's-
but they sit down on their lunch break. Me and Yannis was sitting there, right? Was it you? And they
Oh,
have the
I'm
thing
glad
where
I'm memorable. Jesus Christ.
where they sit.
Was it you?
I think it was you. No, it wasn't you. It was Alonzo Bowden.
Oh, that's it. We get confused all the time.
yeah.
Oh, a couple of statuesque brothers like yourself must always get something like that going on.
This is 6'4", 60-year-old black dude. Thanks, Bobby.
A couple of fine-ass brothers like yourself. That's going to happen from time to time.
It wasn't you, it was Alonzo Bowden. Jesus Christ. Fucking.
He walks like Dr. J.
No, Chris Hemsworth. Wait, no, it was Giannis. 2 weeks ago, it was Giannis.
Yeah.
So outside they have the TV and they show the Just for Laughs gags, which is a TV show. And if you ever spend enough time in Canada, it's like their fucking #1, the gag show where the guy comes up and does silly shit or the girl.
While Benny Hill music still plays.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's...
But people take their lunch break, come down there, and that's their thing. They'll watch that for
they're
like
buffoons. Is that a
45
French
minutes.
word? They're buffoons.
Buffoon.
That's... I used to watch that because, you know, before I even had a laptop, and you'd be up here and, like, you'd just be forced to sort of watch the TV they have. And, yeah, that Just for Laughs show is on constantly. And it's the dumbest, like, woman picks up, like, you know, it's cantaloupes at the store, and she picks one up, and it's like a guy going, woo. And they play that music. They go, yeah, they play that music. It's like,
Yeah.
and they go like,
Yeah, their pranks are caught in a time that's gone. Like, we've advanced in America to staring aggressively at a black dude in the hood pranks. That's
Yeah.
what I like to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, dropping a gun out of the bottom of your pants in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch, you
Yeah.
go like, is this dude going to get killed? That's the prank I like,
Yeah.
yeah.
When I was
Yeah.
in South Africa, my
Oh,
laptop
bragger.
had to watch TV.
Voting for apartheid.
Yeah. Yeah, I will play Sun City. Suck on that, Hall and Oates. No, I went there after all that shit. But they had a TV prank show there that was worse somehow. It was called the Sucker Squad, and they would like, you know, they'd ask you, he goes, would you like some more coffee? And the people would be like, yeah, sure. And then he goes, that's soda. And they go, suckers! And they just look at the TV and like a bunch of star swipes and shit. It went nowhere.
Well, this is better than the Japanese. The Japanese take it too far.
They do
They'll
the
put
best.
They'll put a fucking chick's head in a box and then throw an angry spider in it.
It's the best.
And she gets money as long as she can stay in there. It's like, what the fuck?
We had the octopus
It's got to be
impregnating your
like
daughter.
actual lives in danger for it to be a Japanese prank. You know what I mean? Like we have to worry for her life.
My favorite is when they have the tube and then like the dangerous animal and then two people blowing
Yeah.
to push it.
It's
I
fucking
mean,
nuts.
and they're just like frightfully fucking blowing in it, and it just goes in one girl's mouth and she's dead, and they're like,
How about, they had one where they had a bathroom on a ski slope, right? They had a bathroom on a ski slope, and you went in it, and the guy hit a button, and the back door opened, and the guy would fly out of the back and just slide down the mountain with his pants down. And they were like, what the fuck is that? Is she back?
yeah.
Katie,
What
what's
happened?
the word?
It's hologram.
It looks
So,
three-dimensional.
So they went to
Yeah,
go
let me
see
see. Can I
someone
see
who
it?
isn't there.
So I don't like how fucking impressed you are with it.
No, she's not impressed.
No, she's not impressed.
That's pretty wild. No, dude, this
me
is
see it.
nuts. We should leave here.
Let me see it. Let me
This
see
is
it.
the coolest shit I've ever seen. It's Andy Kindler is there.
Let me see.
Yeah, we should go. If you guys want to
That's
go, go ahead.
wild. Yeah.
He looks like Giannis.
That
I'll
is
get
wild.
him.
That's fucking
He can be
insane.
Big Jay, and I'll
Yeah.
get fucking
Oh,
her
can I
to be
see?
Yeah.
Rosebud.
That's fucking insane.
That's wild.
Huh? Oh, that's nice. They're
Yeah.
lying
That
too.
was sweet of them.
Oh, they saboteured me. Is
Yeah.
that how you say it, French people? Saboteur.
I don't know. That's like he's in a
Sabaduti.
shadow box. Is it a hologram or is it a 3D video sort of thing?
Dude, that's pretty fucking nuts.
Nah, we should be here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking myself out of this. Nah, I could do this at home.
But it's
that.
his height. Like
This
it's
is
him.
where it's at.
All right, stop looking at the thing. Either go or don't go. All right. You got it on your phone. Look at it later. Fucking, we're right here. We're live.
She's mouthing the words to him too. She goes, "It actually is pretty cool."
Yeah.
He waved to me when I went in. He knew who I was. Fuck
So it's all pre-recorded then, right?
I'm
They're
so
like,
mad that this was sold out. I'm sorry. My self-esteem's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
It said so. Are you stupid? Did you know what you were doing? It probably was until they had the fucking hologram. They announced that. Wow, that's bullshit. They saboteured me. What's up?
Yeah.
Sabatuti.
Saboteured?
Sabatuti.
I love it.
That's a
I
stolen
want
bit.
it. So you're going home to Saturday.
I'm going home Saturday.
When are you going home?
I think Saturday.
And
No,
you're-
wait. I'm Sunday.
What are you doing here?
The
doing
fuck
comedy.
are you doing here?
Fucking
Not- I
asshole.
didn't mean- That I gotta work on my tone. I have such tone issues.
What are you doing here? You
Yeah,
like
that was-
writing a review?
I'm sorry. It's
That
my
was-
tone.
yeah, that
let
was-
me let me get another shot at
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Ready? Hey, Rosebud. So what shows are you doing here?
That felt worse. I don't know.
That's because you're sick.
I didn't like
You're
that one.
fucking broken inside. That's why.
Rose, but I guess what I'm saying is, what the fuck?
Why don't you fucking give up?
That's not what I'm saying.
Nobody's proud of you, bitch. Go
You're
home.
doing good. I mean, you've been
Yeah.
trying to fucking make it here for a long time. But listen, no. Last time I was here, I'm gonna say something. Last time I was here,
Yeah.
you were on fire. Everybody was talking
Jesus
about
Christ.
Rosebud, and now you're back, and you're on fire.
And the buzz
again.
isn't as much.
Yeah, I was like, how's this gonna end?
No, and you're on fire again. Everybody's fucking talking about you and your comedy and your
No,
set.
they're not. Thank you. But I'm doing my show at Cafe Clio.
Right.
I'm doing that every night, and then I'm doing the variety showcase.
No, people said you and Mateo's show is fucking smoking.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's good.
Why are you staring at me like that? Can you take
Because
a compliment?
because the first night I took NyQuil trying to take a nap, and then it didn't hit. Like I couldn't sleep. And then I got to the show, and I was like on NyQuil, and then I drank a Red Bull, which is like a sober speedball.
Why don't you just do crack?
I should. I'm really walking the line here.
You took
So-
afternoon NyQuil?
Yes, I was trying to take a nap. I
What are you,
needed
Jay
a
Is that a
sleep.
nap?
I needed sleep. And
That's
I,
an 8-hour nap you're going to get.
What the fuck are you doing? That's
that's 2 REM
I got
cycles. That's
3
not a nap.
hours of sleep. And then I got here and I was like, I got to get some sleep. I'm going to fuck up my show. So I drank some NyQuil and then I didn't. I
I think
couldn't
Heath
sleep.
Ledger did that.
Yeah.
He had a NyQuil and then a Red Bull, and then he died.
That's not sober behavior, is it?
No, what
Okay.
the fuck? You don't take NyQuil. It's called night.
I'll call
has
you.
night in the
I'll
fucking.
call someone
Yeah.
who's sober next time.
There was only a little NyQuil, so I drank some rubbing alcohol. That does nothing, but definitely offsets the Red Bull.
I was on stage, and I got off stage, and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, Joanne from Netflix was there." I was like, "That's a fucking disaster. That's the worst thing I've ever heard." Because I don't remember what happened on stage. I was literally on stage like editing, being like, "I should have probably done this at the end because it would go with the joke I'm about to do." And people are like, "What are you talking about?"
Your left leg's numb, your right leg's shaking nonstop.
Yeah, I was asleep. I was sleep talking with the precision of someone who had downed a Red Bull. You know what I mean? It was absolute chaos.
You were awake snoring. Wee 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 wee.
You made it French.
I snore French here, and I have a feather constantly falling by my face.
I'm gonna be back here in 5 years being like, yeah, 5 years ago I came and someone came to my show who was important, and now I'm doing a show in the alley.
Or we'll be back here in 5 years going, Rosebud's dead.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
died from NyQuil
But she
overdose.
sent a hologram in the event of her untimely death.
That's more likely. Yeah.
So you have another show tonight,
Yeah.
and you're good tonight, though.
I think so, yeah.
You're not on anything.
I'm not on anything, no.
You're good to go.
I'm good tonight. Yeah.
All right, you're good.
Little fentanyl bump.
Tiny
Just to-
little
Just to
recreational.
get some writing done in the afternoon. She'll
Yeah.
be fine by the show.
I had
Yeah.
some gravy and some curds and a little fentanyl.
sprinkled on the top.
Well, good. I want to come see your show.
Are you actually? Do you mean that? Or are you doing the industry?
I don't know
thing?
how sick you are. I love you. I want to come see your show. Why can't you? Why can't you take that?
Because I know there's an industry Bobby in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
Like
no-
you guys have seen it when he does it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that to you. I don't want to see it.
Bobby.
Yeah.
You
What the fuck is industry Bobby?
Yeah, what the guy that goes?
tell you who he
I want to
is.
see your show.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll tell you, Bobby. You please tell this makes me laugh. You told it on the bonfire. I don't know if you'll tell it here, but about Dane's song when it first came out. You told
Dane's
us this
song?
in the thing.
Dane Cook. I
Dane
think.
Cook.
Dane has a song when, for some reason, when comics they hit a peak where they're at the top.
Yeah.
They feel like they have to get serious, and whatever instrument they're playing, they have to do a song.
Like
Eddie
Nikki Gla-
Murphy did it.
Nikki Glazer did it.
Nikki Glazer did it, and of course Dane did it, and it wasn't good. It was it's like you can't, you know what I mean? You can't. And every time I did radio on my own shows, I'd walk in like, hey man, great to have you. Hey, what do you think of this? And they'd play it, and
Now, a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. How would you take care of your car if you had to keep the same one your entire life? Well, that's how our brains work. So why don't we treat them that way? How we care for our minds affects how we experience life. So it's important to invest time and care into keeping them healthy. There are plenty of ways to support a healthy brain, like learning a new language or taking power naps. There's also BetterHelp online therapy. I know you guys know I go to therapy. I'm not afraid to admit it. I think everybody should have somebody to talk to about your problems, and every problem is different, and there's different therapists for every problem. I don't think you should just run to medication, and a lot of times just sitting down, talking to somebody else in a neutral environment where it's not going to affect your life and take down things and cause mistrust, and you can sit with somebody and tell them the truth 100% and get it off your back. A lot of times the cloud lifts and the sun shines through and you can feel good again. No more emotional hangovers. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/dude. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dude. Yo, dude, you've heard that Guy Times Presents is the only podcast network in the world that injected boner medicine into the penis of paralyzed man for content. But now you probably want to know what other shows are on the network are worth checking out. Well, check this out. Our Family Jewels is another show. It's an awesome trivia-based drinking game podcast that you can play along with from home. And what else? The Guy Times feed alongside of dozens of other messed up series for you to enjoy. Whatever your podcast dreams are, you go there. Malik Gems, I'm telling you, I love these guys. I checked out their website. You got to go check it out. Malik Gems has an ever-growing variety of beautiful tungsten carbide rings to fit any style of version of life you want. You want to look like gaudy Rich Voss looking for a par 3 for a deal? Yeah, they got that. If you want to look sleek, cool, like me, when I got my black Sky Dweller on and a nice shirt going through Vegas, they got that. You want to shine bright like Mateo Lane? Well, they got you covered for that too. Go to malikgems.com. Use promo code YKWD for 15% off your order. Bang! Hey guys, I want to thank all our business tier partners that have signed up. I hope you guys are checking out their companies and buying stuff off their websites. And I want to thank all the Patreon members. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and become a supporter today.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get sued for that. I'm going to have to bleep that out.
That's fine. They'll get it.
That's going to
Because
cost me
suing
money.
you for that is like the equivalent of making another song. Like that's
Dude,
worse.
I'd love for Dane to come sue you for copyright.
I'm bleeping that. Mosh bleep that out. Hey, so have you ever done anything other than stand-up comedy?
Like entertainment-wise?
Yeah, have you had any like desires just to go do something else?
Yeah.
What?
Interior design.
Did you really want to do interior design?
I didn't. I want to do it now. I want to.
Please go see her show tonight.
I want to go do it now.
She doesn't become. She's not on the Travel Channel next year.
I want to design rich women's houses. That's what I want to do.
It's a great job.
Oh God, right?
Yeah.
You just fucking listen to them, be like, I don't know about the blue.
Why did you
and
become
you're
gay
just
when
like,
you said that? He's like, yes.
Yeah.
That's a great job. You
I
want that
fucking-
job too?
Yeah, that would be great if me and her. I got to work with her and do that. Yeah.
Yeah, they hand you their credit card and you just go to a fucking Crate and Barrel
And you just buy shit.
And you go, I got this at a market that no one can find.
Yeah.
And they go, oh my God, it's beautiful.
You just run it over with your car and put it
Yeah.
back together and then paint it green. This
Yeah.
is antique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll believe you.
Wow.
They're not leaving their house.
Wow. Rich people are weird, man.
Rich people are weird. People think that they're like happy, and it's the biggest lie.
They're usually the opposite. It's very funny. It's not. I know it's cliche or like that's what poor people want to believe. But when you meet them, you go, Jesus Christ, you guys are on a lot of medications.
They're a lot of
Yeah.
medications.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking NyQuil and Red Bull.
Yeah. Yep. That's
you
the
ever-
poor woman's housewife combo. I'm sorry.
That's a recipe for wild QVC orders. I just got a commission painting of Shona from The Last Dragon. That's a real thing a guy did.
I would love that. I would love that
That's
painting.
sitting in the Bonfire Comedy office right
Is it
now.
really? What
The
a
guy said I
fucking...
got all fucked up and ordered a Shona
But
painting.
but it is true that rich people, because I grew up like around rich kids and rich families, and I was rich growing up, and I would go to my friends' houses, and the first thing I would do is look in their fucking parents' medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
They had just oxys, everything, and we would all just fucking do whatever.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This crazy amount of pharmaceuticals.
Like
still
how
got
rich?
any?
how rich?
There's rich, okay? Like I always thought the Four Seasons was like, oh my God. But there's other hotels that are rich people stay at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's hotels that like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then there's the other ones. And then there's rich people. You're talking rich?
Yeah. Her
Yeah.
grandfather bombed the Middle East.
Yeah.
Single-handedly.
What did you say?
Pete
How do
Maverick.
you know this?
You don't know who
You
her.
know this.
You know this.
I do know that?
Yeah, you've
I,
I
don't,
talked to you
I
about that.
probably forgot. I'm 51. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, it's fine.
What is it?
He was James Baker, Secretary of State.
I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
She could have you killed any fucking moment she
There's
wants.
gonna be a laser that appears on his forehead in the middle of this.
I swear to God, when everybody said that you were his granddaughter, I thought you meant Jim Baker, the disgraced televangelist. And I just operated under that for a while. And then, I mean, maybe like a year and a half ago, someone was like, no. It's like, I'm like, oh. And then I act like I knew who that James Baker. I'm like, oh,
Right.
not Tammy Faye's. Okay,
have to
that
do-
probably happens a lot.
I have to do that all the time when people tell me stuff that he did because I wasn't. He was just my granddad.
He
so
was
I
just
Yeah.
doing foreign policy stuff. Now that I'm older, I'm like, I get it. He had to do what he had to do.
I also I
He was at the
read-
Battle of Versailles. Am I right, Yannis? He was definitely at the Battle of Versailles.
When I was younger, I'm like, that's wrong. You get older, you get cynical. You're like, yeah, we need oil. What we got to do, we got to do.
You got to do what you got to do. You know what he was good at was fucking striking deals. Like he was like great at that. They called him the Velvet Hammer, which is the coolest nickname I've ever
is a
heard.
cool
That's what I call my penis.
Yeah, I bet.
And I love that your mom, right? Like, I can picture it. Your mom was like the black sheep of
Yeah.
the kid. She was like the artsy one.
Yeah.
And then you just kept going.
Well, no, my mom was it's my dad's dad.
Oh,
And my
that's
dad
it.
is it's Logan Roy over and over again. And then my mom is an artist and they got married and now she lives in Maine and paints on a lake and they're divorced.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, your mom's divorced from your dad that was on that side, the rich side.
Yeah.
So your mom, her family rich too?
No.
She was just artist. And,
Yeah, she was an artist and
And did your
She
family,
broke. She's
were
painting
they
with ketchup
mad?
and mustard.
What's that?
She's painting with ketchup and mustard on the lake.
she's painting on her
broke.
face. Just yeah.
Was your dad's
Still
family
pretty.
like accepting of her?
Still pretty.
Yeah, my dad
I
still
don't stop right now. Stop. That was my question.
Sorry.
You
Sorry.
stole it.
Sorry.
You heard me about to get into it. And you fucking thiefed it. You
Sorry.
cocksucker.
Sorry. I was trying to structure the podcast before we started. You saw me.
You did stop him from formatting.
But my question was way wordier. So go ask yours.
No, I already asked that.
Go ahead.
I forgot what the question was.
Are you on NyQuil is the question right now.
Yes.
No,
How many bobbies do you see?
I see 6.
2 of them are holograms. Which one?
Aja boopy.
What was the question?
Did they accept your mother? Were they mad about her being an artist, or were they?
They like accepted her, but I think my mom said that she has said that they were like skeptical. Like you could be born into my family and be the offspring and you're still like auditioning to stay in it. You know what I
No
mean?
shit.
Yeah.
Now, do you still go to do they still have these big parties and out in a castle somewhere? Or?
No, they don't have like reunions anymore. They don't and they'll come to town and they'll like invite my sister out to dinner and they don't tell me they're here.
They don't like you.
I don't think so.
Why?
I can't imagine.
She's talking about her family secrets on your podcast right now. That's why. She's like, actually, my granddad cut a deal with the Shah back in '86 and back funneled a lot of money for weapons for rebels in South America. But anyway, I'll be doing a show with Mateo later. You think her family appreciates her running her fucking trap?
Is that true?
I don't know. I was just making
Okay.
that up. I mean,
I really don't know.
I'm going to say there's a high probability that it is true, but I don't know the specifics.
Well, you were riffing, right? You didn't read it
Fucking-
somewhere.
No, I didn't read it
Okay,
somewhere.
all right.
Yeah, we can't tell with Yannis. He knows too much.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Kindler's going to do his verse from California Love to close? Wait, is that the wrong hologram? What if Tupac did the State of the Comedy Industry address? They should just got hologram Tupac to do it instead. Yo, is Dave Rath here? What's up, motherfucker? Yo, Pete Holmes, what's that Bowen show all about, son?
Jeffrey Gurian, stop bugging me, yo.
Dave Becky's here, unfortunately. And
Yo, how's Louis? Oops.
or Kindler doing Dear Mama. Dear Mama! Please, let me move out.
Oh shit. That's fucking interesting. Money is it? Do they have a thing for you somewhere?
What do you mean?
Like a chunk of change lying somewhere when you
I don't
turn
know.
47 or something? It
I don't
comes
know.
out.
I don't think so.
You don't.
Your husband hopes so.
But yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. they've only met him on FaceTime. They don't.
Oh, he's
They
not
don't-
allowed to the house?
They didn't come to my wedding was
Sounds like
in a
the movie Author.
Yeah, I know. I got married in a park. They weren't coming. Like you know what I mean?
But could you, if you wanted to, say, fuck it, I'm going back in the family and dump Andy, dump comedy, start doing interior design.
Buddy, if I
Why do
could
you
have
gotta
done
dump
that, I
Andy? It
would have
doesn't get
done
any
that
whiter.
so long ago.
Yeah, but he's he's not prestigious white, Andy.
Yeah.
You
They're
know.
not they don't
Yeah.
you don't have to marry someone who's fucking Jewish for them to be disappointed.
Yeah.
It's like you could just be not from money and they're like,
Yeah.
who is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Seattle. That's disappointing enough. to them.
Yes, he's from that. He knows Sean Patton. That's tough for them.
Yeah, that's a hard thing for them to
That's hard.
swallow.
It's like, oh, if you're connected to Sean Patton, it's like, okay, that's a disappointment.
I just find people from money interesting. Like that world is interesting. You're not from money, right?
No, but my parents were like, my mother was like a human rights lawyer. They were like accomplished. My dad was like a medical malpractice lawyer. So I had a little bit. I think we were middle upper class, I'd say.
Middle upper class.
Yeah.
That
We were
ex-
like the
That
richer of
explains
my
your
friends.
heirs.
Huh?
That explains your heirs.
Yeah, I got
While you
know.
cross your legs like
But
that.
they were just like, yeah. They were like the son and daughter of Greek immigrants who took it to another level. Like the grandparents had the diner, and then they went to school. My dad was a Korean War vet. He came out. Everyone was dead, so he got into law school, Brooklyn Law. They met there. They were both Greek. They fucked. They hated each other. It's the immigrant story, you know?
Yeah, that's
It's like
beautiful.
we're Greek. We guess we should get married, even though we don't like each
Are
other.
they still together?
No. They're both dead, and they weren't together before that.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
okay.
Yeah.
Rosebud. Jesus.
What?
I'm kidding.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That was very rich white of you.
If you go over to Ovation Room B, though, we got a hologram of both of them hanging out there
Yeah.
for you. If you want to tell them everything you didn't get to say.
We bring them both out. They have
thanks
to be on opposite sides of the stage. They won't be next to each other.
Oh, yeah. Thanks to the Prince of Canada, Howie Mandel, we are able to have hologram relatives.
Now, Bobby, you grew up rich, right?
Yeah. Oh my God! I had
You
no
and Jay,
money.
I mean, buckets of money.
Oh,
I grew up
it's raining
13.
cash.
My father went to Vietnam. He came back, divorced my mom, and then 13 of us lived in a 3-bedroom house in Medford, Massachusetts.
That's a success story in Medford. You had a roof?
As long as
I
one of you
s-
becomes a boxer.
I slept. I slept.
That was a good one. It was, yeah.
I slept. That was a good one. I slept on the floor, me and my mother and my sister, on a queen mattress in my uncle's room, and next to a weight bench. But to be honest, happiest time of my life.
Yeah.
The happiest memories as a child. The worst memories is when my mother married that dude, Billy, and we got our own house, and I got my own toy box full of toys and my own room and a light, and I had all the shit, and then he started fucking hitting us,
Oh,
and that sucked.
let's keep it a comedy.
Yeah, you thought it was a toy box, so it was just a box.
Oh,
that
it's
they could beat you
hilarious
with?
the way he used to hit
I got
us.
hit too, but it was with like a really nice belt that my dad owned. You know what I mean?
Oh, your dad hit you?
Yeah, but that's like standard. I feel.
Yeah, I know. I got fucking abused. I didn't. It wasn't like teaching me. I didn't do anything, and I got punched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got hit too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You didn't get hit?
I got hit a few times. My dad kicked the shit out of me a few times, but that was it. And I deserved it the 2 or 3 times he did it.
What did you do? You dated an Italian girl?
It's actually accurate for the Greek community.
Did
Yeah.
you call out your sister's back hair at dinner, you fucking piece of shit?
You used your sister's razor? You motherfucker!
But it was like hand to hand, right?
It was just open hand. He put me on a car hood in front of a. He lifted me up, put me on a car hood in front of a long line at the movie theater. Like I was really berating my mom over and over again. He was quiet in the car, and I wish Jay could tell the story.
Why were you berating your mother?
Wish I could give you the information, and my stories suck. I start in the middle. I'm like, I don't know. There was a thing. There was
Yeah.
a car.
But your
Yeah,
historical
camera,
facts
camera.
are awesome.
I'm the worst storyteller.
No, you're
You
not.
got
You're
no
absolutely not.
details
No way.
except I deserved it.
Yeah, I deserved it.
Why were you berating your mom?
We were in the car. I was being like a annoying kid, and I was like pushing. My dad was dead silent.
That's
Dead
the worst.
silent.
That's the scariest.
Then we
thing
got to the
ever.
movie theater, and my friend Damien was with me, this kid that I grew up with, right? And he's just quiet, you know? And then we get there, he just yanks my shirt. There was back then everyone went to the movie theater, so it was like a long line outside the movie theater.
Right.
So he just pulls me down the street, leaves my mother and Damien at the corner, and I could watch Damien just watching it.
You're like, Damien! You're like the girl in that fucking horror movie.
Like, no! And he throws me up on a car hood, and he just starts, like, I'm covering up, and wherever he can find an opening, he would hit. Whack, 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 whack. And he never said one word to me after it.
You're like,
And then
it's
you just
all
went-
for you,
and then-
Damien!
What movie was it?
I don't remember the movie. I don't remember. Maybe it was like War Games with Matthew Broderick or something.
Damn.
All right, here's the thing. To tell a story good, just make up a movie.
Yeah, it was.
And then we went and watched War
yeah,
Games.
I got to take Jay Oakerson's storytelling class before I do that again.
Well, here's what you do: just make your story war games, and then we had to stop nuclear war. I think we did it.
No, he did it. Yeah, that was. It always happened in the movies. Another time, my dad was a Korean War vet. He was like traumatized. He had to go to like a hospital afterwards.
Mine too from Vietnam, yeah.
Yeah, so he like had to spend like a couple months with PTSD or whatever. We took him to see Hamburger Hill after I got out of camp.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. He would always take us to the movies. I didn't know it was a Vietnam movie. So we go in there. It was me, my other friend, and him. And we're watching the movie. It's one of the most violent war movies you could ever think. And I just hear my dad shifting in his seat going, "Jeez, fucking God, Jesus, fucking." He's like, starts cursing. And then he just gets up and leaves, right?
Yeah.
And then me and my friend finish watching the movie. And then he doesn't say a word. We get in the car. And then he starts driving. He loses it. And he's fucking yelling back at us. He's going, "Do you know what it's like? You think that's funny? You took me to that fucking movie? How would it be like if you died right in his arms? If you died in Chad's arms?" And my friend is crying. And we're just like, fucking, he's swerving the car. He's not
You're
even
like,
looking at-
relax, baby killer.
We're against the war, you baby killer.
Disgrace.
My friend is crying, and then he finishes yelling at us, and then he's quiet again. My friend, you just hear, yeah. And then my father just turns around. He goes, "You guys hungry? You want to get some pizza?"
Good story.
Is that decent?
great.
That was a
story.
good.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's a great story.
All right.
That was
I
a
am
good
fucking
one.
ready for your storytelling show.
Did you? I'm looking at you, how you're dressed and your hair. You got hit.
No, not really. My biological dad doesn't know my middle name still, so that would have been too much attention to pay.
You know you know your biological dad?
Yeah.
You talk to him? Mm-hmm. And he doesn't know your middle name.
He gets it wrong often.
What does he say?
What do you say? James? He called one time when I was on air on Bonfire, and I go, "Dad, what's my middle name?" He goes, "James." And I was like, "Oh, Christ." And I just hung up. I'm like, really? I thought he was going to get it right.
Didn't he get your daughter's name wrong once?
My dad's first words to my daughter were, "You must be little Elizabeth." And her name's Isabella. She was 6, so she got
That
it also.
fucking hurts. Dude, that fucking hurts my heart.
Do you?
Jesus
Can you tell?
Christ.
Do you remember when we all hung out with your dad?
Oh, I do. My dad.
Well, we got
here's
that-
here's about my dad.
This was one of the funniest things that's ever happened in my life.
This is the interesting thing about my dad. And I mean, my mom and him were 19 when they had me, and then split up when they were like 22. So as I'm 44 now, I've like forgiven the idea that he just like went off and started living life, and then had 2 separate times. Obviously, like 2. He married a lady who had kids, and so I had stepbrothers for a while. Then he left her for another lady, and then they had kids and stuff. And it's so long ago now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of get the out of sight, out of mind.
You also get to a certain age and you look at your parents and you go, "Oh, you're just like a person that
Yeah, you're
didn't
just a
know what
person
they
that-
were doing,
right.
just like
Yeah.
everybody else."
Exactly, and that is kind of how I feel. So when he was, come around, especially now as like an adult, you're like, yeah, and he's always been like, I thought he ruled when I was younger. It was like a rude awakening to find out he just kind of was not present. But I thought he was great. But when he came, I haven't seen him in years, and he came out to New York for a couple days for work.
And he's like a tough blue collar looking guy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and he comes, And he goes, yeah, let's go hang out. First, he had a lot of fumbles in the day. My ex-wife was going out dancing with a friend of hers, this guy who was a friend of hers, and she had his big titties, and they're up to go dancing. And my dad's in the back seat of the car. I'm driving her into the city to this like salsa club she's going to, and then my dad's going to come with me to my spots in the city. And he goes, I don't even remember what the first line he said was. He said to me, he goes, boy, he goes, you're just going to let her, he's saying in front of her kind of playfully, he's like, you're just going to let her go out looking good like that to a dance club by herself? And then I was like, oh, yeah, it's fine. I know the guys, it's fine. It's no big deal at all. And then we just see his dumb head pop between us, and he goes, you have amazing breasts, by the way. Pops back, and I was like, it's wild.
What is he, Chevy Chase?
Yes, sort of.
That's great.
And then he comes to my spots with me, and he, we were all sitting there. It was me, Bargatze, Yannis, Joe List, I think. There was a gathering of the people who would hang at like Broadway Comedy Club. They all go to this Barcelona bar afterwards. So I had my dad out. I'm like, yeah, we'll go have a couple drinks and everything. We go over there. Man, when this is my dad, and we're just telling stories of like, I think they're like road pussy stories, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
They were, yeah.
And then my dad would just pop in and be like, me and your Uncle Tommy one time had to double team a girl in front of an open oven because there was no heat.
Dude, it was so
It was like the first time a hooker died in my presence.
Dude, it was like a comedy movie moment. We're all cracking up and like, yeah, DeRosa was there, and then I had to leave in the morning because she had a kid, and I saw the teenager in the hallway, and it was hilarious. And he goes, yeah, you know, one time I was down by the dock with like a thick Philly accent. He's like, I hit a girl with an anvil and fucked her dead body. And we were all just like,
Yeah, everyone would be stunned that he'd be like, he's like, but you know, it was a million years ago.
All right, listen, man. We got 5 more minutes left. The French don't fuck around. She just made a 5-minute sign.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
could've
how was the hologram? Was
Sweetie,
it awesome?
next time, do this. What are you going to do with that sign?
Christine's back. Christine's back from the hologram. Was it amazing?
Christine.
But not. Katie says, cool, not amazing technology. Not talking about the content. Text garbage. Fuck you, Mandel.
Yeah. I can't believe you couldn't get a ticket and they fucking whatever. I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah. By the way, Christine, this one's sold out. So stand back there. We're expecting the influx any second.
I have questions for you people from the fans of my podcast.
Why is Andy Kindler show over and still not phone here? That is a good question.
Is it over? All right, don't say it like that. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, that was hurtful.
Because it's on a different floor, right?
No.
Yeah, it's below us, dude. People don't know how to get back up.
Oh yeah. There's only a down escalator. They're probably on it going the wrong way. It's taking them forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, these questions I'm not going to ask. They're very bad.
Like not interesting or.
Yeah, these are like
Like too
generic
mean.
questions. It's not even like to you.
if I was you, I would have given him a peruse before the show, you know? I wouldn't have waited to be on air to be like, I can ask you guys some questions. Oh, actually.
Remember you slapped Giannis's clipboard out of his hand? He was trying to do this, and you said we go by the seat of our pants over here, dude.
I was trying to organize it on the phone. You said, stop typing. We wing it here.
Yeah. You know what, dude, is fast and loose. Always.
How funny was the fart yesterday?
It was one of the fun. You have the video of me laughing. It was one of the.
I want to show you the video.
So we're sitting on a bench. We're sitting on a bench, and we're smoking a cigar, and sitting by this beautiful fountain, and
The scene's set.
yeah, scene is set right now. Beautiful fountain. We're in Montreal, and this French family sits down, and the woman is like very French. She's like wearing it on her face, you know. She has it on her face, and she sits down with her family, and
She's right here.
She's
This way.
right.
I'm
She's as
standing-
close to you are right now.
And I'm staring at Yannis like this, and Yannis like, come on, we got to go. And I was like, yo, Yannis, check this out. And I protein farted.
On her.
Dude,
He went like this. He goes, bang. And she went, I mean, her.
Dude, it hit the wood like an instrument. It hit the wood bench, and she went,
And
She
then
had
he
a
goes,
Just for Laughs gag show reaction.
Babuti.
Padakupi.
Dude. And then I go,
he goes, welcome to America. I was like, dude, you just set the English-speaking world back like 100 years.
They're going to build a wall on this side.
Oh my God.
This is Giannis. This is 5 minutes after it happened.
It hurt. I was laughing so hard. It
I
hurt.
believe you.
I
That's-
couldn't breathe, dude. Because I had the image of her face in my mind, that expression, just like.
And we determined that there's no comic has ever done a special. There's no joke funnier. There's nothing funnier than the fart.
That's the pain of comedy.
The fart wins hands
Every time.
down every time.
The
Every
pain of
time.
comedy, yeah. No written, the most brilliant written joke will never be as funny as the funniest
I've
fart.
never laughed
Or
at
your
any
dad
comic.
being like, the first time me and your uncle Tommy were two-timing. Oh my God.
But-
First
In
time
front of
I-
an oven.
This
First
is
time
the
I
move
finger
called the
fucked.
gas mask. Your Uncle Tommy holds my butt cheeks open and crams her head inside.
How about Tutti?
Zappa.
Dude,
all right.
just imagine that circle
Wah, wah,
of
wah.
like some of the funniest comics. We were all laughing, and then his dad said that, and it was like everyone went like, "Whoa!"
Oh my God. His rapper name would be Record Scratch. That guy, I mean, every joke, like, it's a little too far. And you go, wouldn't two dicks in that hooker's ass hurt? And he's like, we dosed her with heroin.
Okay.
Gary Oakerson, everybody.
All right, listen,
damn.
man. We got to wrap it up. She's staring at me now.
Shabba beep boop.
Jabba beep boop, 5 minutes. I
I
want to
bet you it's a
thank.
Jerry Lewis movie on pause. It is a flubber. How you say flubber? How you say flubber?
Oh God.
This is never gonna. They're gonna. They shut the audio off fucking a half hour ago. I want to thank Rosebud Baker. I want to thank Yannis Pappas and Big Jay Oakerson.
Thank you, Bobby.
I fucking love you guys. I really
Love you,
do.
Bobby.
And they're the funniest people in the world. And I want to thank you guys for showing up, the ones that did. I hope you had a good time. This has been another episode of YKWD. We'll see you next week on You Know What? That's it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming out. Have a good day.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty